Welcome back to the Go Home Show Wrestling Podcast. This is episode 2 and the Raw review, or Raw graded, because we be grading things. Let's get right into it.
I mean, let's go. Segment 1, we had the Vision with Heyman and a lot of chaos. Heyman opened with Logan Paul and Austin Theory. The crowd was absolutely on fire. Heyman buried the shit out of Seth, which I really liked. Took credit for the Vision, took credit for the Shield. Talked about how he stole Logan Paul's moment. So I guess we are leading to Logan Paul versus Seth at WrestleMania, which I'm not happy about.
Well, it's supposed to be probably Breaker versus Seth, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. I guess we're just playing with what we got. Theory absolutely sucks on the microphone. I just don't want him to touch a stick. I'm really sorry. That's just how I feel.
The only stick he should be touching is a selfie stick.
Correct. Correct.
For the people that remember that gimmick.
What did you think about Logan Paul comparing himself to Brock Lesnar?
Wild. I will say though that like even watching him sell in this segment, like, man, he's just good. He really is, Logan. Like, wherever he's a very good heel, and not in just like his promos and his ring work, but like I think his selling is underrated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, he gets hit and it looks like it's not only painful, but also just like he's annoyed constantly. He's like, come on, like.
Yeah, no, he does. He bumps and feeds very well. He has very good facial expressions. He knows what he's doing for sure.
Yeah. And I want to know how many dudes Seth Rollins has on payroll,
Bro.
for these mass dudes that he keeps setting
So I
up.
might be wrong, but I counted 5. It was either 3 or 5.
I think it was 3,
But like
unless there was more. But
insane.
just like is there a Craigslist ad somewhere I don't know about? Like,
And like the amount of money that WWE is spending on black ski masks is insane.
yeah,
It's absolutely nutty.
and then man, you know they're giving it the all with the story when Paul, old Paulie boy, takes a bump.
Yeah, I mean, I love a Paul Heyman bump. You know that. I absolutely adore a Heyman bump. I'm mad that we've gone back to it so many times now, though, in like the span of 2 years. But it was good. A nice little blood packet from Heyman in the back of an ambulance. But before even that, can we just talk about how bad the extras are that they used tonight? Did you see security behind Adam Pearce when he came out?
No,
Who were they protecting? I'm sorry, brothers. I really am, but like WWE, you guys got to pick better extras. You got to pick your spots a little bit better.
what do you mean, dude? Those are future AEW world champions.
That's right.
Yeah, no, this was a fun start to the show for sure.
Yeah.
Rollins was fired up.
Fired up.
Yeah.
Absolutely fired up. I mean, Heyman is absolutely untouchable. Seth is, I guess, fully the anti-hero now, right? He beat the fuck out of Paul Heyman and the crowd still sung his song, so
Yeah.
you know. But I think that the Max shit is overbooked. It's way overbooked. So what do you give it? What do you give this segment? Because I did grade the segment.
I'll give it a B plus.
Yeah, I gave it an A-.
Okay. We're right there.
Yeah.
We're right there. Like you said, I think it lacked a little bit of like they really are like, especially without Breaker, like, and Rollins, originally. They really have to have him in like fully just voice. I mean, Logan can go, but in a deep story like this, he hasn't really shown that that's where he shines. It's kind of like little quips and stuff. So yeah, I think overall though, a good start to the show. Heyman bump, gotta give it a B plus.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, so next up, we go right into segment 2, and it's the Gunther versus Dragon Lee. I was interested as to why they brought Gunther out first. Not that that really matters, but my brain is like, why did you send him out first? And then super hot start, which I liked out the gate, right?
This was
great.
This was probably match of the night.
I believe so too.
Yeah.
I will say that as well. I was fully entertained with this match. My only thing about this match when we get to it in the rating is just like way too many commercial breaks. That's the only thing that took me out of this match because I feel like they front loaded all the commercial breaks and they just so happened to fall into this match.
I didn't have to deal with that because I was watching a little bit behind you.
Yeah.
That's why if you're smart, you start watching wrestling an hour late.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't even let you do that. They don't let you. I've done that. I've started late and still have to sit through the commercials sometimes. I don't know.
I think as long as you get it before the live stream actually ends, if the recording is live, you can skip the commercials. But as soon as it ends, I think it like gives you like no longer the option to skip through the commercials.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So I literally got to Roman and Punk like as it ended, so I didn't have to deal with the commercials.
Got it.
Pro tip.
Cool. Very cool. But
If you're watching on Netflix, that is.
yeah, Dragon Lee, House on Fire.
Yeah, dude, man, he's such a good wrestler, dude. Like, I don't know. He's just whenever he has a match or something's going on, I'm like, oh, this will be fun. Like, Gunther annoys me though, and this is a hot take I've had since me and my brother did like a little wrestling thing a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now. I still like his power bomb, although he's putting a little bit more oomph behind it, but that helps because he's with Dragon Lee.
Yeah,
small dude, but like listen, I know we're nobodies, so like I'm nobody. You have some
I'm nobody.
you have some oomph behind you, but he obviously like he's a hard hitting wrestler. For some people, I imagine they find him entertaining. I don't find him not entertaining. Like I know Gunther matches are going to be usually good. What annoys me is like the little stuff that I notice, and in this one, it was the count out. Like he pretty much no sold the fact that like, oh, it's 8, I'm gonna get up and go in the ring. Like there wasn't any slow like, oh, I'm gonna maybe get there. It was really like, oh, I'll just stand up now and go in the ring.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he sold, and then just got up, and I didn't understand it.
And immediately, it wasn't even there was zero like, oh, I gotta get and maybe that's like him like being smart, I guess, and like, oh, I'm gonna take the time to recover and then just get back in there. But like, I don't know, it just doesn't add that. Like, there's no, oh, it's like he's not gonna lose, he's fine. Like,
yeah, 100%.
Well,
to say that I think that WWE has a lot of stock in Dragon Lee. Like people have been saying that I think for a few weeks now, but like this match to me really solidifies it. Because again, they made him have a lot up on Gunther in this match.
Yeah, he had a showing for sure.
And also the fact that at the beginning of the match, they made this statement about how Gunther has never lost a non-title singles match yet. Is absolutely
I didn't catch that.
Crazy.
I didn't catch that. That's wild. That makes sense though, I guess.
Yeah. So I mean, so now let me ask you a question. In your opinion, I wrote this in my notes. Is Gunther floating? Like, is his character just floating right now? Like, obviously, the whole Dragon Lee thing, this gives him his heat back, right? Because he ended the match by ripping off Dragon Lee's mask, which is like a big taboo thing.
Which, dude, which is hilarious because every time it happens, my girlfriend, who I'm watching with, like, gasps.
Yeah.
Because, like, she learned from, like, watching stuff that, like, oh, that's, like, a serious thing. Like, it's very disrespectful. It's blah, blah, blah. So, like, as soon as he went to take it, he took it off. She was like, oh, my God.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I told you, I really think ultimately it's going to somehow end up be Gunther versus Randy. How we're getting there, I don't know yet.
Okay. Do you think Gunther has a Mania match?
Yeah, I mean, I think he has to, right? How does he not? He's your most dominant force right now.
It's not going to be with Dragon Lee, but like if you throw him into like the luchador mix, then what does Penta come to like save the day, and then he ends up facing Penta for the
IC title.
Spoiler later in the show for the IC title that he won. And then what, Gunther gets it back? Like, I don't know.
That doesn't do anything for Penta's character to take on, because he's already lost to Gunther. So, I don't know. No, he would get his wits back on Hunter, but that's not happening right now.
We shall see.
Overall, I gave this B+.
Did you see? I'm the opposite one on this one with you. I give it A- just because I thought it was match of the night.
Yeah, commercials, man. That just the quality of just building a show killed it. Which,
speaking of Gunther, was just recently watching Unreal, catching up in the second season. I can't believe there was an actual question whether they were going to let a spoiler alert for that show. If you haven't watched it yet, you have a few seconds. All right, skip ahead. You haven't?
No, I haven't watched any season.
Okay. Well, basically, like, there was conversation of when he faced McAfee
Okay.
at Backlash last year of, like, McAfee winning. And then
He suggested the fact that McAfee win?
no. Some of the producer writers in the room, and then a couple of them were like, "That doesn't make any sense."
Uh, Absolutely not. You would have killed his fucking character if you they could have lost the fucking Pat McAfee.
Yeah. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, A minus, definitely match of the night.
What happened next? We had the AJ Lee promo. So now
Did we
she's the women's IC champion.
did we get to the fact that though that Heyman got put in an ambulance with LA Knight as the driver?
Yeah, I didn't like that. I hated that. You like that? I didn't understand. Like,
I thought it was a good little throwback to the times of old.
oh yeah, 100%. No, this was definitely. I'm glad you said that. This definitely had a lot of Attitude Era feeling like woven into the show, which I really liked. I don't understand why LA Knight needed to be in the position of driving the car, or why Jimmy Uso needed to hop out of the car and fucking jump them. But
Yeah. Do you see? It looked like LA Knight almost drove into the wall on his way out.
which would have been fucking great had he just hit the wall accidentally and just the car.
Someone tweeted like, "Man, this man can't do nothing, right? Can't drive."
Brother
Yeah.
can't drive, can't run up the ropes, nothing. But yeah,
Yeah,
I should see cool. It was a fun little thing. But yeah, AJ Lee didn't really care. I have to be honest with you. I didn't give a flying fuck about this.
I'm not a fan of her promo cadence.
Me neither.
Like I thought
I have that too.
I remember watching the Wrestling with My Family where like Paige ended up facing her and then like Zelina played her in the movie.
Yep.
And she followed that cadence. And I thought like, oh, maybe that's just like how she was talking at that time.
Right.
Like, but that's literally the cadence she goes into whenever she's like trying to be like intense. Like this like dun 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 dun.
Has that very old school like it's almost punk. Like if you put their promos side by side, they almost have that same like that.
Yeah, but she's lacking that like realism behind it.
Yeah, 100%. And I don't like how she well, number one, she baited the crowd into the "You still got it" chant, which I hated. Like I really hate.
But instead she got "You deserve it."
No, they gave her the "You still got it," and then I guess they also gave her "You deserve."
It was like at the same time. I was like, you need to pick one, crowd.
Well, yeah,
And you still got it.
you know, debating at all. But I did pop for the subtle tongue-in-cheek Vince remark that she made when she said that there were people that were like what did she say? She said that there were people that wanted the crowd to forget that AJ Lee was ever there. Which was, I guess, tongue in cheek about Vince. Again, circle back to the show yesterday where I said that Becky Lynch is the greatest wrestler in the locker room. AJ Lee agrees. She said that twice in her promo.
Fair enough. One thing I didn't get is I thought this was gonna. I guess I don't know. I guess maybe they don't have one chosen now, where they want to do it with the match next week that got announced. But when she was like, the next person who stands out here, I was like, okay, who's coming? And then, all right, cue AJ Lee's music, and then okay, we're having a gauntlet match, I guess.
I hate that. Like, I literally wrote it too. I was like, why do we need to have yet another open challenge? Like, please, can we just set up an angle? Someone should have came out. We should have just got right to it. A promo, something, jump her. Next week, we build. Like, we're running out of time. There's 7 weeks till Mania.
Yeah, and so now you have someone like winning to deserve it, which I guess that works. But I feel like you could have at least had one of those participants, like come out and like have a spot.
Yeah. Give it to Chelsea Lee.
Chelsea Lee.
I mean Chelsea Green. Chelsea Lee. Who the fuck?
Chelsea Lee. Is she even in the match?
No.
No.
Wow, where the hell did that come from?
Was it you who said Raquel might go for the IC?
That's what I think. I think that's what's gonna happen, but
That makes the most sense.
I would give it to her.
In those I mean, unless it's Bailey or Lyra, but
yeah, hold on. I'm trying to look through my notes.
Bailey versus AJ would be very safe. I could see them doing that.
Oh, actually also too, right around here, because we're gonna build on this later, but right around here is when Rhea Ripley posted that thing in her story. About I guess whatever. So she wrote, "Not having fun, not friends. Learn to work and never lie to defame someone's real human character by breaking the fourth wall." right? And then all the girls started going back and forth on Twitter. Obviously, tried to make it seem like there was some real drama going on.
You think it's a work?
Well, yeah, I mean, it just led into her promo later on in the night where she was like, "I'm going to SmackDown to go see Jade Cargill."
Yeah. I don't know. The only reason I think that is some like validity to this is because like I think Jade's had this like in the past where like the locker room doesn't like her. But maybe I could be worked. I could be getting worked.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You never know.
I don't know.
You never know with these things. All right, what we got next?
After this was I think it was the Americano backstage segment that led into the match. I mean, which I loved. I mean, listen, I love that Chad Gable is back, and I love now that they're turning Kaiser, right? It's Kaiser. What's his name? What's his name?
Grande Americano.
What's his name, bro?
Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser's gimmick into like the opposite now, because now tonight he had on the black gimmick, which I loved. Okay, I loved. Very, very lucha, bro. To have an anti version of another character is so lucha.
Yeah. Do you think it's super funny how like Chad in the US is the favorite and then in AAA
Absolutely.
Ludwig is the favorite?
It's so good. And I don't think that they ever thought that this was gonna happen. And it's happening naturally, which is why it's so good.
Yeah, it's very funny.
It makes me watch AAA shows, bro. I watch the AAA shows on Saturdays. Like I love it. I can't wait for Rey Diaz, King of Kings.
I haven't watched much yet.
I'm hyped. I want to see it because I don't know. I feel like one of them is going to walk away as #1 contender for the Mega. We'll see. Fun match. Nothing really to talk about in that actual match. Than
C plus.
Yeah, I didn't even rate it, to be honest with you. It's stellar.
Yeah,
Stellar. Yeah, like C plus. C plus is good. Same thing with the next match after that. I have to be honest with you, which was Jimmy versus Theory. I couldn't care. I got up and I started doing shit when this.
Yeah, I mean the whole Vision stuff at this point, they're just kind of like tying together loose ends, putting some matches in the card that have some of the guys that need to be seen.
I just feel like we're spinning our wheels again on Theory. You know?
Yeah, he had some good, traction coming out of him being like unmasked. And it's, man, I want to say though, like it just sucks because like you have no idea what their whole plans were, and now they have to like rely. But this is the thing that was like
subject to change, brother.
Yeah, that and like this is the moment where like guys need to step up,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I just don't feel like that's really happening. But
not yet.
The next segment was Gold. Okay. Danhausen debuts on Raw.
It's so good.
And this is how Danhausen should have debuted in the company.
Just backstage.
Just backstage, simple segment like this. Or like I said, like just had the same coffin thing that he did at the beginning of Elimination Chamber, super quick.
Yeah.
Or on Raw, super quick.
Well, they just could have had the coffin like backstage, like, what is that? I don't know. Like where,
Correct.
and then like have them like come out and do this whole bit. Like,
Yep.
This was great though, man. Like I personally wasn't sure what his deal was. And instead of going back and trying to figure it out, I just wanted to just let it happen. And me and my girlfriend were watching, and we laughed a few times. And then afterwards, like repeated a few things he said. Like that was funny.
Yeah, man. I popped for the glasses thing. I popped for the Triple H photo. It was good.
The Danhausens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there, was fun with him, dude.
Hey, there's Stone Cold Steve. I mean, Adam Pearce. All the glasses. You're trying to, It was great, dude. It was funny. And then you see like people are like, oh, like he's just like, so he's our truth. It's like, well, yeah, but like he's not our like very same type of character, different, obviously.
Absolutely. Like I mean, as soon as he cursed Dom, though, I knew it was done for Dom.
Oh yeah. As soon as he cursed Dom, I was like, oh, you're losing the titles, yeah. Dude, I think the funniest one though was Hall of Fame this year.
What do you mean? When he demanded to be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, this year.
This year.
Right.
I love that. I think I popped harder for the I want the Triple H finger point photo because he's literally the only debut who hasn't
got it.
And if he doesn't get it, and
the finger pointing one.
Actually, yeah, I hope that's the running gag.
Dude, let there be a backstage segment where Triple H is like trying to like run the show, and he just comes on. He's like, hey, where's my photo?
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what they do for him.
Yeah.
Next match should have been main event, in my opinion. I think it should have been at the very tippy top of the card.
Yeah, it's weird to like. I get they want to end with Punk and Roman because like that's what people are waiting for. But like yeah, it's weird to me they couldn't just run that second
Right,
last
especially when you knew that Punk and Roman weren't gonna go over on time, right? Because
or fight or like.
right, because you still ended at like 10:20.
Although we'll get to the ending, I was a little surprised
Well, of what?
of that promo, but we'll see.
Well, hold on, we'll get there in a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Yeah, I mean, so this match should have 1,000% main evented.
And I guess because that didn't feel like a main event match, like stylistically, like
What do you mean? The way that it was booked in
they
that?
they didn't. It didn't seem like they produced like a top notch match between these two. It was like, hey, go out there, get some moves in. Gonna have it was really more to set up the Judgment Day, like, and at the cost of Dom losing to Penta, which I think Penta deserves a bit more for this kind of moment. But I mean, I still was stoked for him. The pyro, him freaking celebrating. If you watch once again on Real, like you see a little behind the scenes of how humble and cool that dude is, man.
Yeah.
Like, um, he's one of my faves right now, for sure.
No, 100%.
Has been since he debuted.
Yeah, I mean, so actually, I was really surprised when they said it was his first WWE title win because I thought, for some reason, my brain told me that he had already won the IC title like months ago.
No, he lost. He lost all the matches he had.
Yeah, no, that's crazy to me. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy to see him get his first win. Um, I kind of hope just to see him also pop up in Triple A holding the IC title. I want to see the IC title float everywhere. Especially if they're going to start doing more tours and like being in bed with other companies. I feel like the IC title should just be that workhorse title that just floats everywhere. You know what I mean? I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, this match I think had Punk and Roman went in this slot and went the same amount of time that they did. I feel like this match could have had another 10 to 15 minutes to actually breathe, and we would have gotten way more out of it.
You think
For
they
what it
didn't
was.
because like Dom's possibly still injured a little bit?
That too. I definitely think that for sure.
Yeah, because it seems like he kept Dom pretty safe in this match.
Yeah, he kept him safe. He probably does still need to be on the bench for a little bit. And I think he doesn't really have to worry about defending the AAA title right now because again, this next pay-per-view they're having is basically like their Royal Rumble. Um,
Oh, really? Yeah.
yeah. So it's the Reyes D Reyes tournament. And the winner gets a sword. And that sword signifies that they're the number one contender for the AAA Mega Championship.
Is it like a Royal Rumble though?
Yeah. So both Americanos are in this tournament.
Okay, I'm
They
gonna check
both
it out.
qualified for it.
Love a battle royale.
Yeah, absolutely. And a Lucha Battle Royale is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, I remember watching. Was it there one last year too?
Yeah, we watched something. I mean, Lucha normally in their shows will run a Battle Royal, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
this one is all Battle Royal.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna check that up for sure.
But yeah, so now the creme de la creme of this show.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
So Punk sounded a little cliche in this promo.
Yep.
He sound like I'm used to like raw kind of, off the cuff feel. It sounded like he was trying to get to a lot of like sayings or it sounds like he was working towards spots in this promo session. And like it kind of it made his cadence, yeah, like you're saying, kind of AJ Lee-ish as far as just like a little bit more predictable. And like I was like, huh, okay.
Yeah.
And Roman definitely went more
Above and beyond.
yeah. Um wasn't as good as the first one for sure.
No.
But I mean I was locked in the whole time. Like this is really right now, like between we forgot the freaking Obafemi and
we did.
Rusev bit.
And I have that written down.
I'm Team Oba right now, man. Like I'm behind that guy like nobody's business.
So what I have written down for that match is literally in an alternate timeline, Oba Femi versus Rusev is a Mania match. Had Rusev not jumped ship to AEW, been in WWE this whole entire time, Oba Femi moves up in the card. He faces Rusev at Mania. I would put my fucking bottom dollar on that.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I love how they're working Oba right now. I think his whole character is awesome. It's fun. It's easy to get behind. His music's great.
Yeah.
He's just wanting to kill everybody. It's awesome. And yeah, so I'm excited for that match next week. But the reason I bring that up is because right now, like the reason I tuned into Raw is 1, Oba, and then 2, Roman Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then now 3, Penta, because now they've given him some stuff because he's been kind of off to the sidelines for a bit.
Yeah, I think that they're shaping up to they're shaping up their domestic champions right now, right? Like WWE is doing this fun thing of changing their roster and champions around when they go overseas, but now that they're back in what I like to call the canon universe, they have to go with some canon champions now. Just like Drew McIntyre losing the belt this Friday on SmackDown. Telling you it's gonna happen. But anyway, Roman absolutely cooked Phil in this promo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Absolutely cooked him. I mean, Punk did have a couple of good zingers, like the whole "you're chasing me" thing. I thought that was really good. Obviously, the whole burying him next to Sika thing, I really
Dude,
like.
that really surprised me.
That really shocked me too, to
I
be
was like,
honest with you.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
that shocked
cause like with Cody and Drew, like Cody, like his dad's like a huge part of his character, his story, everything.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas this was kind of like, uh, what the fuck? Like off
But
the
yeah, but Sika is a big deal in WWF lore, right? Like the Wild Samoans is like one of the best WWF tag teams of all time.
yeah.
Um,
This brings up a question then, like that my girlfriend even asked, that I imagine you would possibly know, but like before, I mean, I guess with top guys like this, maybe not as much, but typically, like when something like this is about is going to be said, you think they talked about it beforehand, or at least
Probably.
was like, hey, anything going into this is fair game. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. So I mean, either one of those things, right? So like it could have been like they passed each other earlier in the day and was just like, hey, I wanted to run a couple of things by you. I might bring this up. Is this cool? I might bring up, is that cool? Or they could have just looked at each other and been like, hey, whatever is set out there, is set out there. Business is business. Uh, See you out there. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the death of a dad line, I think that one you should probably go and say, hey, I might poke at this.
Because this is the thing, like Roman obviously looked pissed, but that could just be Roman being Roman. But it also could be like
Right.
Roman being pissed.
It could be a mix of both, right? Like, I just feel like you don't talk about any of the Samoans in a negative light. You know, that's just me.
That's one thing I do love about what has been like the Punk Rollins, now the Punk Roman segments, is they really do bridge that like reality gap of like,
Yeah.
yeah, we know this is wrestling, but at the same time, like it's not like, you know, if 2 other guys went out there, I'm like, oh, this is like a wrestling promo. Where part of me is like, yeah, it's a wrestling promo, but I'm also watching 2 dudes who I think really don't like each other fucking go to town. You know?
And I'm watching a good movie. I'm watching two really good entertainers entertain the fuck out of me.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was the whole time, I was just like, okay, okay,
Right.
good.
But I wanted more intensity out of Punk. Like this, like you said before, this was not classic Punk.
No, no, it really wasn't. Like
I didn't do any homework before this promo, nothing. Like I wanted something.
yeah, it was. I was surprised. I really was. Like it just felt like he was getting to some lines, and he was trying to be like
Yeah.
not himself.
Right.
Um,
The whole "we don't want to waste this money on the book on one of your dates" thing. I mean, I'd like that. I thought we were going to go further into that, more zingers in that regard, but I don't know. Like, I felt like Roman talked 85% of that promo.
yeah,
Right.
well, realistically, Punk talked longer.
Right. No, I know.
Yeah, yeah. Overall, still, what I imagine most people are looking forward to the whole night. Um, this is the build. The one thing is, I did like Punk saying like I have to carry your ass for the next 7 weeks
Yeah, I did like that line a lot too.
because like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because how many more dates do you think that Roman is really gonna be on TV? You got 7 weeks. He's probably gonna be on TV another 3 times.
I think he's supposed to be in Boston,
When is Boston?
March 23rd.
And I think they're in New York the week before or the week after that.
Yeah.
Probably.
So yeah, because
he'll probably either be in New York or Boston or both. He could be in
because
both.
no, I think they showed his dates at some point after Rumble, and because I remember because my girlfriend's missed Roman at every show we've been to, and he's returned the next show after, and it's happened 4 times, 4 times. Like we went to the show before and he's returned. So when I saw that, I think he's supposed to be in Boston. I was like, okay, we got to go to that so you can finally freaking see Roman in person.
Yeah. I wanna see a show in Boston. I wanna experience a Boston crowd.
Dude, that show, I've been to that's just a live show is Cena's last Boston match. Or his last date in Boston.
Oh, yeah, but that was a Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made it sound like it was a house show.
No.
Yeah.
I said live.
Yeah, you said live, but WWE used to call their house shows
WWE live. Yeah, I know. Now they just do Christmas tours.
Yeah. Listen, you've never been to it, but the day after Christmas show at MSG is always a good time. Always a fun-ass house show, for sure.
Yeah.
But back to this, do you like, who needs this win?
Between Roman and Punk?
Yeah.
Oh, Roman.
You really said that nonchalantly, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You could get back to Roman, but in my mind, Roman should not touch a fucking title for the next, like, 3 years. You don't have an 8-year title run and then get the title back a year later. Then that shows that you're booking is shit your company. Like, if you have to go back to your fucking guy who held it for 8 fucking years, that's a problem.
I guess. It makes the most sense to me. Like Punk does seem like the transitional champion, unless
No,
unless
can't.
unless there's shenanigans. I don't think Roman's losing.
I don't
clean.
think there's shenanigans.
You think Roman's losing clean to Punk?
No, I'll go, but
Okay.
but again, this is just like, to me, is bad business. It's just bad business. I don't know.
How long do you think we have Roman though?
Left period?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years. No, I don't know. Maybe 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years.
So I think
what else do you want him to do? He doesn't need another title reign.
No, he doesn't. But
all right, so like the same thing is gonna happen that's happening right now if he wins a belt. He's gonna be on TV every 3 months, maybe every 4.
and
like
there for the PLEs.
There for the PLEs, and you're never gonna hear from him, and then everyone's gonna say our champion's not on TV, and then they're gonna bitch and they're gonna moan, and then Gunther's gonna get a title again. And that's what happens. That's the circle of life in the Triple H booking world. And if not Gunther, then call Jey Uso. Also, house is down. Give the belt to Jey.
John, just say it like it is. You miss Vince, man.
I do miss Vince. I'm open and honest about that.
Vince booking.
Vince.
Vince
I
booking.
enjoy Triple H's booking. Don't get me wrong. He just can't finish.
Pause.
Just ask Stephanie. But yeah,
I mean, he at least did three times.
Yeah. If he just let Paul, if Paul was the finish guy, which that happened a lot, right? Yeah. So like there's classic finish guys out there, right? Like Dusty was a big finish guy.
Of course, baby.
Kevin Sullivan, big finish guy. Like if you don't know where to go, you go to these guys and they'll tell you how to fucking piece it together at the end. He needs that, right? And he's not leaning on his who he calls his consigliere. Like it's annoying to me. I don't know. It's
right.
Yes.
We'll see as the road to WrestleMania concludes. What do you rate this show?
What do I rate the show overall? I would honestly say between a B+ and an A-.
That's where I'm at. I'm at B+.
Yeah.
I think
they made nice. They did. They made nice on a lot of things.
Yeah. I just think ending just on kind of like a promo. It's like, oh, okay.
And a promo that had no physicality doesn't lead to anything. I get it. We have 7 weeks left before we really need to do anything. And you know how I feel about people touching before a big payoff match.
This is what I'm thinking of, though, is like, yes, but like 7 weeks, like 2 years ago, we were getting like like you could not miss an episode of television 7 weeks out. And if you were a piece of shit. It's like, it was just that
I'm
good.
trying to think back. I'm trying to think back to Philly Mania build because I honestly think you're romanticizing it a little bit, and it was closer to Mania to where it really was like, oh my God, you can't miss this. Like that's when everything went off the rails. I really feel like it was
No, because
closer.
it was pre their press conference for Mania, which had to be at least 3, 4 weeks out. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just felt that's what I remember. That's how it feels in my heart.
No, I know that's how it feels in my heart too. But I just feel like we all do romanticize it a little bit.
Yeah.
We all act like it was like a year-long build, and it most certainly was not. But yeah, I don't know. Something's gonna happen. Friday, I think, is gonna be
Friday's gonna be interesting. Like Friday, I'm watching Friday. You know what I mean? Like there's enough there that I'm like enticed. I want to know what happens between Rhea and Jade. I want to know what happens between Drew and Cody. I want to know what Jacob's doing. Like it's working enough. You know, I just think they can't miss now.
right.
Between now and Mania. Like
All right.
no shit show.
Does Cody walk out a Friday champion? Say it now or forever.
I think the obvious thing is yes. Part of me for that reason thinks that no. I think the
All right. So if it's no, is it a clean no or is there hodgepodge?
hodgepodge for sure.
Okay. For sure.
Yeah. Because I think you just had too many players going into Chamber. You had Sammy who was pissed at Jacob, and Jacob who was pissed at Drew, and Drew who was pissed at Cody, and Cody who is not pissed, but also kind of like Randy's around my shoulder, and I don't know where the frick he's gonna be and get my ass RKO'd. So like, and that came to fruition. So like Randy versus Cody, like people,
That's what we want. Yeah.
yeah. But at the same time, then like, yeah, what do you like?
So
You
then
have
when do you have, if not Friday, when do you have Drew drop the belt then in the next 7 weeks? Like where on the map does that happen?
you know if he does
No PLE.
I really think that they might be setting up the like 4 or 5
Triple threat.
Will be like 4 or 5. I don't know. If that's what I mean, like it's just there's too many like Sammy can't miss Mania.
I told you, Sammy's gonna be shelved. Sammy's gonna
Okay.
find a way.
You think Sammy can miss Mania? I think Jacob can't definitely miss Mania.
He can't miss Mania.
Randy is not missing Mania. Drew's not missing Mania.
No.
So is this going to be like Cody, Cody, Randy, then Drew, Jacob,
Yeah.
and then Sammy maybe cost Drew the match,
Cool. Yeah.
or cost Cody or like somehow gets involved.
Correct.
Okay.
I don't think Sami Zayn needs a match on WrestleMania.
Okay. I just think they put what's the purpose of the story now then?
I don't know. I'm lost. Wait, what I'm betting at. We're 7 weeks out and I'm way too lost in the woods to be this lost.
Because like we both know that like they had Sammy versus Drew, he lost, and then this is all building to next year's Mania.
Correct.
So like, yeah, I don't know, plant the seeds now or
you have to plant the seeds now, but right. So again,
you said it's not going to be a year build.
No, for Sammy, so it doesn't matter. It's not going to be a year build, but you have to make sure Sammy does not get hurt from now until Saudi Mania. And how do you do that? You get him off TV.
Okay. Yeah. Do we have any Canadian PLEs or shows coming up in the next year?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna look that up really quick.
Where's SummerSlam?
They haven't announced it yet, I don't think.
Well, we'll see.
Because what did they announce? Anything? No, no, all this passed. Yeah, no Canada show. Yep, nothing. They got
listen. Yeah, I guess time will tell, man. We'll see how.
Where's Friday show? Do you know?
Friday, where is it?
Yeah,
it's in Seattle.
Seattle.
Unless Raw's in Seattle. I thought SmackDown. Oh no, SmackDown's in Portland, I think, and then Raw's in Seattle. Yeah, it's on the West Coast.
All right, we'll see what happens. I think the next time we talk, Cody Rhodes will be WWE Champion.
Fair enough.
All right.
I'm going to go with, I think there's shenanigans.
Hodgepodge. So that, but if there's hodgepodge, you're saying, but Drew retains in hodgepodge. So like DQ finish, champion retains because champion can't, that you can't exchange the title.
Or someone costs one of them.
No, well then that can't be your answer. I'm stepping it that I'm telling you who's walking out champion. You tell me, oh, it could be either or. Yeah, no shit, be either or.
I think hodgepodge and then Drew retains because I think Cody's the obvious.
Okay, there you go. That's a see. You said that with your chest, like you actually knew what you wanted.
I know it's gonna be Cody, but I feel like my mind's telling me something else. My heart says Cody, but
My mind is telling me no.
Pause.
All right, Cody Rhodes, WWE Champion for the 5th time in 9 seconds.
On the next episode of the Go Home Show Wrestling Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, boys and girls.